And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
First of all, no warnings are out there. We don't have any severe weather watches, but we do have a flash flood watch that is up for Fountain and Montgomery counties as storms train over some of the same areas overnight. But I really think there's the risk of some localized flash flooding pretty much viewing area wide, even though Fountain and Montgomery in particular are under the flash flood watch. We had one round of storms come through, especially our northeastern counties this morning. That's moved on, but what we're looking at now is what's going to happen off to our northwest. This is the big dome of heat, tremendous heat here. Last check, we had hit 100 at Springfield, Illinois, 101 at St. Louis. At last check, it was pushing 100 at Champaign, Illinois, and even parts of our southwest counties. And right on the periphery of that intense heat, we call it the ring of fire, and that's where storms are really going to flare up tonight. They're going to blow up as the cap erodes right in this zone right here between 9 and 11 p.m. And we're looking at multiple rounds of storms right through the overnight hours. It's an enhanced risk for severe weather. That means numerous severe storms are expected. Main threats wind. They can't rule out a tornado or two. Can't rule out isolated large hail, and the heavy rain threat has gone up. Some places are going to get more than 3 inches of rain out of this. And again, the time frame is 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Then tomorrow, it is marginal risk for severe, but we may see an upgrade to slight. Some scattered storms 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. tomorrow evening, with the risk of wind and hail, maybe a brief tornado, and a little bit of heavy rain from some of these cells. So let's dig into 18 Precision Cast, 8 o'clock this evening. All is well. We're capped. We're in fine shape. Things start to really bubble up. Storms develop. Again, after 9 p.m., we're fair game for these to get going, and they continue to flare up. And then overnight, we're talking right through 11, midnight, 1 a.m. Notice these storms, supercells and embedded little bows all mixed up in this. So we're going to see not only the wind threat, but also brief tornado and hail threat from these storm modes. And notice how they're training over the same area. This is one thing we were talking about yesterday, potential training. Right up through 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, it is still storming. So you get the idea. We're going to see some heavy rainfall, and even with dry soils, we're going to get some local flash flooding in the area. Severe weather risk continues up to 5 a.m. But then after that, even though we may still have some rain and thunder and lightning around, the severe weather risk will be out of here. Then things quiet down. This is 8 o'clock in the morning. We are fine. We're just partly cloudy, but hot and very oppressive by noon tomorrow. But watch what happens in the evening. The outflow boundary from all the storms tonight moves northward. And as the cap starts to erode a little bit, watch what happens. Here's the boundary. We start to flare up some scattered storms after 5 p.m. tomorrow evening. And you can see those scattered storms lining up in the area with some severe weather risk. And it's going to be hot tomorrow. Highs running 90 to 96. That heat index 98 to 110. And the same will apply to Sunday as well. Facebook Live this evening, and the blog will be updated as we track storms developing in the area. 7-day forecast, 83 is normal. Sunday, we're very capped, hot and humid, a storm or two. And then it's 90 Monday, a line of storms possible with severe weather risk. Then it's much cooler, 77 Tuesday before we get much hotter by Friday.
And now your News 18 traffic report, sponsored by Tipmont REMC.
Boy, just torrid heat as you open the car to get in this afternoon. Always remember to check the back seat. Pets, children, you don't want to leave them in a car in this kind of weather for any tiny length of time, and make sure you always check that back seat. Today, construction-wise, again, we've got these issues on the east side of town. A lot of traffic backups during rush hour on Highway 26 as maintenance continues. Also on Creasy Lane and down here on Sagamore Parkway, and US 35 towards Kokomo still closed, so we're getting some slowing traffic as you work westward in Howard County.